Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 20th to the 31st, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my websites, danehartguidedmessages.com or daneharttarot.com. They both work. They're listed in the description box below. And I look forward to reading for you. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Pisces, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Fantastic. Okay, so at the heart of it all, Pisces, is the Page of Wands. So there's a lot of creative intuition coming your way, a lot of sense of expression for the sake of expression, insight, guidance, a deeper understanding, also embracing the mystical about you during this time. This is going to be very strong, especially if you have fire sign energy in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you're born on the cusp with Leo, this is very creative energy. Now, if you also have somebody who is a child or younger in your life that is a fire sign energy, okay, they're going to be giving you different insights into things, different passions that guide you forward. You're going to be like, wow, that I never thought about that. Or they ask a question and you dive deeper into it. You're like, wow, it opens up this door or that door. I never saw it that way. Or, oh my gosh, I can make a painting out of this or a story out of that, type of thing. That's going to be really, really, really cool because it's going to inspire you because they're giving their innocent inquisitiveness forward. And that's really, really beautiful. And it's in a creative, loving, compassionate way. It moves us then to the challenge during this time. And this is the Knight of Wands. So you have all this inspiration, right, coming forward. And the challenge is going to be to rein it in, to harness it, and to move forward with it. So just know that you can feel a little bit frustrated, a little bit overwhelmed because you have all these ideas now. And it's like, okay, well, how the heck do I move forward? How can I even do this? So just being aware of that. Yeah, it's like, I'm just getting the word impotent. And I know that's not a nice word to use, but it's making you feel less than. It's making you feel like you can't create, you can't cultivate the way that you want to. But it's because your energy is kind of like all over the place. It's like the fireworks, right? It goes all over the place. You need to focus it. That's going to be really important. You need to rein certain things in. That's going to be really important as well. It moves us then to what we need to focus on during this time. And this is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. Time frame is April 20th to May 20th. Now, with the Hierophant, if you have Taurus energy in your chart, that's going to come through very powerfully. If you have Taurus energy in your life, that's going to come through very powerfully as well. But this is looking at traditions. You might find yourself drawn towards orthodoxy, but you might not find yourself able to follow orthodoxy very well, meaning that people are like, oh, this is how we believe, this is how we worship, this is how we live our lives. It doesn't have to be in a monastic sense, in a religious sense. What it is going to be is like, everybody does this. And you're like, well, I don't want to. And so here during this time, it's like, what is your truth? What is your power? What is your insight? What do you want to cultivate? What do you want to create? How do you want to move forward? What are the traditions and truths that are yours, that are powerfully and unequivocally yours? And it is moving forward in those deep truths and that deep understanding, because that's going to lead you to freedom. It brings us then to, here we go, to the energy that is leaving. And this is the Two of Pentacles. You've had to juggle many things, or it can feel like you've been absolutely overwhelmed, okay? Because you've had to juggle one thing and then another and then another and then another. And it's like kind of a bit of a burnout. But with the Two of Pentacles, you're done with feeling like you have to juggle everything. Now it's going to be a time to focus on certain things to move forward. Like, yes, you might have to juggle them, but you've learned how to juggle, so it's easier. It's like when you're learning how to juggle, everything falls, right? But you know how to juggle now, so everything moves a bit more smoothly. It's not going to be perfectly, but it is a bit smoother. It moves us then to your strength, which is the moon. Now, this is Pisces energy. You are represented by the moon in the major arcana. And what you are seeing here is knowledge, is truth, is deep understanding. You have walked into the unseen world, and you are walking into the unseen world, which is intuition, creativity, spiritual guidance, deeper understanding to where you want to be, how you want to move forward. And that knowledge is guiding you, is leading you. And it can be overwhelming to you, because you'll find yourself, Pisces, a lot of times saying, I'm fighting what I am intuitively aware of because I want to be logically concrete in it, all right? And I see that with a lot of people who are spiritually inclined and are talking about the spiritual within them. They'll say, oh, it's science. And it's like, it doesn't have to be science. Just because science is kind of like our new gods, type of thing, or a new god. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It can be the intuition that guides you forward. It can be the knowledge that your heart is calling to. And it's also letting yourself know that you have different faces, right? Just like the moon does. The moon has different faces, different phases, and different, understandings. And you are going to see yourself moving in that direction. You're not all one way and all another. So being aware of that and showing yourself grace is going to be very important. But you also have a deeper understanding to things that others find confusing. It brings us then to the energy that you're stepping into, your near future. And this is the Lovers. The Lovers is Gemini energy. Time frame is May 21st to June 20th. And this is embracing what you love. This is embracing passion and duality. This is also communication. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. You need to talk, you need to communicate, you can be very hungry for knowledge, a lot of reading, a lot of searching, a lot of greater understanding. You'll leave things that don't make sense to you, and you'll move deeper into things that do make sense to you. This can be diving into study, but this can also be kind of an embrace of flightiness as well. And I'm saying this as a Gemini, I know we're always defined as flighty, but it's kind of like, I don't want to stay if I'm bored. And I'm going to leave if I need to. And that's going to be an energy that moves you forward during this time. I'm going to leave if I need to. And I am going to ask questions, and I'm going to dive deeper into what I want. And, I'm also blessed by my angels. I'm standing before the essence of me, sacred feminine, sacred masculine, embracing the emotions as well as the logic. And my angels are blessing me. I'm moving forward into something more sacred than I have known before. And there is a duality, but there is a power in love. And it's very interesting that it is 6, because 6 is the nurturing number. 6 is the taking care of things number. And so here with the Lovers, it's like, what do I need to nurture? What do I need to take care of? What do I need to focus my love and intention on? And it brings us then to the advice for this time. And this is the 4 of Cups. What you're focusing on. I love this depiction of the 4 of Cups because I think it's so very accurate. You have the big cup that she's sitting in, right? And she doesn't see it because she's in it. And the one cups that she's looking at are cutouts from the cup that she is in herself. So what you're going to see here, Pisces, is that you're in something already. You're in it, and you're in it deep. What you're focusing on is part of the puzzle that needs to be solved. But when you step back and you look at the big picture, it's like, oh, but that was the real puzzle that I was solving. That's the real thing that I need to look at. So it can be annoying during this time because what you're going to be focusing on and what you have been focusing on isn't the whole picture. And so it's like stepping back and it's stepping out of your comfort zone. It moves us then to the environment. And this is the magician, as above, so below. As you believe it, so it becomes. Be very aware of your emotions. Be very aware of your moods. Why? Because you're ruled by Neptune, the ruler of the unseen world. You can be mercurial in your emotions. You can have these beautiful highs and these tragic lows and this intenseness to you that is brilliant, but can also be overwhelming. And you can feel like you're on a roller coaster ride until you embrace the changing of the face of Pisces, right? Changes with the seasons of the moon. When you let yourself see and explore and gain an understanding of you, you're not going to be all one way or all the other. And so the magician says, as above, so below. As you believe it, so it becomes. What do you believe in? What do you believe about yourself? What are you seeing within your world of deeper knowledge, but spiritual connection? It moves us then. And are you utilizing your gifts? And are you seeing yourself as actually gifted? Or are you trying to fit into a box you were never meant to? It moves us then to the King of Pentacles. This is your hope and your fear. You hope to be the King of Pentacles. Prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. This is my kingdom. I rule it well. You fear never getting there. It always being the ambition, but it always being something out of reach. You don't need a kingdom. It's not like you're going to be, a king of a country, but it's the king of your palace, right? It's better to be king of a cottage than servant in a palace. And that's what you're looking at here, and you're working it out. It brings us then to our outcome. And this is the Queen of Swords. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, amplifying the Gemini energy. That is right here that we are stepping into. But it's embracing your voice. It's also letting yourself be mysterious. You don't have to be all one thing, all another. You're seeing what you've put your time and your effort into. What have you sacrificed for? What have you built for yourself? You're embracing your voice. You're embracing your mind. You're diving deeper into things. You're astoundingly inquisitive and very smart. Utilize it. Utilize your voice. Utilize your mind. Utilize your tenacity. It moves us then to spirit message, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And this is the owl. It says, your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. Listen to your inner self, not your ego, not what we think we should be. What your inner self is calling you to be. Take the reins. It's hard, but it's important. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. This is listening. This is the throat chakra. And it is calming and centering yourself to be able to hear what spirit is saying. In a world that is filled with noise, embrace the silence. Our energy to be mindful of is angels and spirit guides, is frailty and the Seven of Swords. So it's lies and deceptions, and it's things that aren't true. Now, it's either what lies have you been telling yourself that just simply aren't true. This is also Sagittarius energy, so it could be lies around Sagittarius. But Sagittarius brings truth, balances truth, shows us truth. What lies around truth are there for you, that you have believed as truth, but are lies that have held you back, shackled you, kept you from moving forward the way that you need to. It moves us then to our spirit message. And this is the nuthatch. And it says, stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming your way. There's a new way of you seeing the world and a new way of you seeing yourself move in this world. And it brings us then to the chakra energy of the inner child, the heart chakra. How is your inner child talking to you? How are you connecting with who you once were? Are you busy running away from that energy, from that fire, from that passion? Because during this time, your inner child is going to come through with fire and tenacity and passion and determination. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. And this is the Seven of Cups. This is falling into dreams. As a water sign energy, it's very easy to fall into dreams. As a person, it is very easy to fall into dreams. Do be mindful. Do be mindful of dreams, just simply ideas consuming you, instead of bringing those dreams to action. It brings us then to the subconscious tarot message, and that is the Two of Wands. Doors are opening. Subconsciously, you know doors are opening and it's time to walk through. But it is scary and overwhelming, so do be aware of that. All right, Pisces, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed last half of August and a blessed life. Bye.